Have you ever pondered what happens when love turns into pain? When promises shatter like glass and dreams become nightmares, what could trigger a person to commit a heinous act against someone they once professed to care for? In the story of Jaylan Hasty, these questions echo with haunting clarity, revealing the chilling reality of domestic violence and its tragic aftermath. Welcome to Urban Crime Stories. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified of future cases. On April 22, 1994, Jaylan Hasty entered the world, welcomed by her mother, Monica Hatton Tatum, into a life filled with promise and potential. Growing up in the vibrant city of Columbia, South Carolina, Jaylan attended Groesbeck High School, where she quickly distinguished herself as a dedicated and passionate student. With innate curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, Jaylan approached her studies with determination, earning the respect of her teachers and peers alike. Upon graduating from Groesbeck High School, Jaylan's journey of learning and growth continued as she pursued her aspirations in the field of healthcare. After earning a pharmacy technician certification, Jaylan embarked on the next phase of her education at Midlands Technical College. There, she expanded her skill set and deepened her understanding of her chosen profession, laying a solid foundation for her future career endeavors. As Jaylan transitioned into the workforce, she found her calling as an assistant property manager for Cardinal at the Beach Company. In this role, Jaylan's organizational prowess and attention to detail shone brightly as she expertly managed the intricacies of tenant applications, lease agreements, and resident communications. Her dedication to excellence and unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction made her an invaluable asset to the company, earning her the respect and admiration of her colleagues and clients alike. Beyond her professional achievements, Jaylan was known for her warm and compassionate nature. Residing in Columbia with her beloved daughter, Jaylan's home became a haven of love and positivity, where she nurtured her family and welcomed friends with open arms. Her infectious laughter and genuine kindness left a lasting impression on all who had the pleasure of crossing her path. At some point in time, Jaylan found herself entangled in a romantic relationship with Kenardo Bates, a 31-year-old man. Initially, their relationship was characterized by love and care, with Jaylan's family embracing Kenardo as part of their own. In a gesture of support and goodwill, Jaylan's brother even secured a job for Kenardo within the company where he himself worked, solidifying Kenardo's connection to the family. However, as time passed, cracks began to appear in their once idyllic relationship. Misunderstandings and arguments marred the harmony they once shared, leading Jaylan to make the difficult decision to end the relationship. Despite her attempts to move on, Kenardo refused to accept the dissolution of their bond, clinging to the hope of reconciliation. What ensued was a period of turmoil and fear for Jaylan, as Kenardo's behavior grew increasingly erratic and threatening. He resorted to stalking her, waiting outside her home for her return and making ominous statements about fighting for his family. The situation escalated to the point where the police were called on multiple occasions, both for wellness checks and in response to attempts by Kenardo to forcibly enter Jaylan's residence. Despite the turmoil brewing beneath the surface, Jaylan remained remarkably quiet about the violent confrontations she endured with Kenardo. Perhaps out of fear, shame, or a misguided belief that she could handle the situation on her own, Jaylan kept the extent of Kenardo's aggression hidden from those closest to her. On August 24, 2023, tragedy struck the community when the Columbia Richland Fire Department responded to a water leak alarm at an apartment in the 1300 block of North Brickyard Road. What they discovered within the confines of that apartment would send shockwaves through the neighborhood and leave a lasting scar on the hearts of those who knew and loved Jaylan. Inside the apartment, responders found a man and a woman both suffering from gunshot wounds. Tragically, the woman was pronounced dead at the scene, her life cut short in a senseless act of violence. The man, identified as Kenardo Bates, was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries, his fate hanging precariously in the balance. As investigators combed through the evidence, a chilling narrative began to emerge. It appeared that Jaylan and Kenardo had been engaged in yet another argument, a familiar pattern of conflict that had plagued their relationship in the past. This time, however, the confrontation had escalated to a deadly climax, resulting in Jaylan's untimely demise. It was a stark and sobering realization for those who had known Jaylan, a vibrant young woman with a promising future ahead of her. The news of her tragic death sent shockwaves through the community, leaving friends and family reeling in disbelief and grappling with the profound sense of loss. As the investigation unfolded, questions lingered about the events leading up to that fateful night. How had a relationship once filled with love and care devolved into such a harrowing tragedy? What could have driven Canardo to commit such a heinous act against someone he once professed to care for? Following the tragic events of August 24th, Canardo Bates had been hospitalized due to the serious injuries he sustained during the altercation that claimed Jaylan's life. After a week of medical treatment, Canardo was released from the hospital on September 1st, the very day that Jaylan Hasty was laid to rest. However, Canardo's journey did not end with his discharge from the hospital. Instead, he found himself facing the full weight of the law as he was taken into custody and subsequently held at the Alvin S. Glenn Detention Center. It was a stark transition from the freedom he once enjoyed to the confines of a cell, a consequence of the violent actions that had shattered lives and torn families apart. As Canardo awaits his day in court, the community grappled with the aftermath of Jaylan's tragic death. While her loved ones mourned her loss and struggled to come to terms with the senseless violence that claimed her life, the wheel of justice continues to turn, determined to hold Canardo accountable for his alleged role in the tragedy. In the aftermath of Jaylan Hasty's tragic death, her community grappled with disbelief and profound sorrow. As loved ones mourned, justice pursued Canardo Bates, held accountable for his alleged role in the senseless violence. Jaylan's memory endured, a beacon of resilience in the face of tragedy, reminding us of life's preciousness and the devastating impact of unchecked aggression. What are your thoughts about this tragic story? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified of future content, as there will be an update on this case. Your support is greatly appreciated. Stay safe, stay informed, and I will see you with another episode of Urban Crime Stories.